Welcome to Inside the Blue Zone. My name is Davion Hartfield, and today I'm the host of this podcast. Today we're going to be interviewing Varsity Track. And also, I'm going to be in this podcast because I've been doing track for 4 years. Here, introduce yourself.
DeMaudre White.
Gavin Alkihai.
Alex Trejo.
All right, to start off, when did y'all start doing track?
I started doing track my freshman year because my coach convinced me, all my friends convinced me. So I just started doing track my freshman year.
For me, it's the same thing, freshman year, but my brother was a runner here as well, so I kind of wanted to take over the ropes.
I started last year. People were telling me to start my freshman year, but I was looking scared. But I tried out last year. I did pretty good, so I'm going to just keep doing it until...
You're good, right? You're all right. Okay, so I think I did start my freshman year. I was about to do it. So it's a story that happened how I started. I started it with I was supposed to start it with DiMaggio. One time we was walking around the library. We was walking in lunch, and then Coach B seen us, and he said, "What are y'all doing? Like, are y'all busy? Y'all doing any sports or anything?" I was like, "No, we're not really doing nothing." He was like, "Y'all should come out to the track and get a little workout," because me and DiMaggio at the time was doing football. And he said it will help us with football. So I was gonna do it either way because I had some friends throwing shot put and discus named Mikey and Izzy, and that was probably one of my biggest influences to having friends out there because I know I was pretty new to the sport and I didn't know anything about it, and they really helped me with it. And all right, I got another question with y'all. What is y'all like? If y'all could tell a kid that wants to track, what would you advice you would give him? Because big thing with me is I thought track is would be not that as hard it is, but it's really a big mental thing. It's a really big mental game. It's not only about how good you are and anything like that. I do discus and I do discus now, but I used to do shot put, and I have people throwing farther than me that's way smaller than me, and that says a lot,
I would say to do track, it really helps you with other sports, especially with football and any other sport where you have to run, and it really helps your conditioning as well. You'll be in really good shape, and even though the workouts are hard and it's a lot of running, but you'll get in shape and then you'll be in very good condition for whatever other sport you want to do.
I'd say do it. Everybody really does it, and going based off what all my friends say about it, they love it. So I would say do the same thing, and stay locked into it. That's the most important thing. I love the track team so much. These are guys that I can never get tired of. They're really funny, really cool to hang around, and they're just really chill. And honestly, yeah, it's also a little break for me personally. Since I'm distance, it's a little break from cross country. So that's always something good.
Honestly, it's just something to do on your free time to keep in shape. I would recommend it. It's fun, and you would have really fun and meet new people and stuff like that. It's good to try something new. With me, I just did football and basketball, but I stopped playing football and I just was doing basketball. And it was really nice to try something new and meet new people. And the outside is low key where we live at. It's hot, but it's low key fun to be with new people and run. It's not the running is not that bad. It's low-key fun, and challenging yourself and stuff like that is low-key good. But that's what I would say. Just go out there and have fun.
I have a question for the sprinters. Me, I'm a thrower, so I don't experience none of this. But what is y'all mentality during hard training sessions, workouts throughout the week?
Wait, what was the question again?
What is y'all mentality during hard training sessions during the week? You know what I mean? What is it called? When y'all really
what drives us?
Yeah, during hard workout sessions when y'all run 400s and all that, and in sleds.
Oh, what drives me is probably IVLs and making CIF. Last year I didn't win IVLs for the 200. I low-key broke me, so that's my motivation this year is to win IVL and get the school record, and go to CIF. That's my motivation every time I'm out here working and stuff like that. So that's what drives me.
I would say, we have pretty hard workouts, but I would say that drives me is to become better like overall, to become faster so I could compete over there in San Diego. And just so I could compete with my friends on the team. You know, we always push each other and stuff like that because we all want to see each other do better, so and get better times for like the 100. So we'll try our best to push each other and stuff like that.
Our big thing is that people doubt us since we're from the Valley, that we can't compete with San Diego teams up there. How do y'all feel about that when we go up to track meets up there in San Diego and we compete and we give them a run for their money?
I think it's just yeah. I know that has always been a big conversation, but I feel like that barrier has been mainly broken last year with Alana, who's CIF champion, and especially and she won a state, yeah. And now it's even a bigger thing. I mean, a lot of our relays are competitive out there. Especially when we're on the line, people are always asking, or after the race, like, "Oh, where you from? Where you from?" Like, never really heard about you, and we're just like, from the Valley, and no one really knows about where that is. So that kind of brings shock to people. And now putting a name out there for ourselves, I think that's I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. I think it's a good image for the Valley, I guess. Yeah.
When it comes to like going up the hill and going against people, that's low key. I like to. That's like a test for myself to see where I'm at. Cause down here, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not a challenge going against the Valley people, but it's more of a challenge going up there and making a name for yourself than making a name for yourself down here. Because everybody knows who you are. And I kind of like being unknown and then having people having to find out the hard way who I am. Like when we get on the 100 or the 200 or the relays, finding out how fast I am, not knowing who I am and stuff like that. That's low-key my mentality going into like any track meet, being unknown and then having people find out who I am. That's what I like. And I like proving myself, showing who I am, showing my speed and stuff like that. So I take it as like a, what's the word? Like a, I just take it one step at a time, I guess. I don't know.
Competing in San Diego is like very, very different than competing here. So although DiMaggio is like our best runner in the 100, I try to go over there for jumps. And because, I would say jumps is my best thing right now in the 4x1. So we try to go over there and compete with the other teams in the 4x1. So, and like try to beat the record. We broke the record last year. We broke the record here in league, and then here in league, and then the whole IVL. So our next thing is to go over there to San Diego to go and compete, and try to compete with those good teams over there in San Diego, especially in the 4x1 and then in my jumps too.
My input on that is, there is great competition out there in San Diego. I mean, here in the Valley, we know we have a prominently of how many schools, CLEX, all that. But there's multiple schools in San Diego. I mean, competition is always hard, no matter what, who you go through, especially for throwers, But, I mean, it's all about you and how how your mentality is coming in. So, that's my input on that. I just feel like it's a personal thing. It's not just because it's a bigger school or anything like that. I mean, I beat people from, Cathedral Catholic, and in football they're, D1 and going to state. I beat people from Lincoln. I mean, and they, they have a bunch of rings. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it's the name and all that. It's just about the individual athlete.
All mental.
It's really all mental. I mean, one thing I say is track is a big mental thing, 100%. Okay, so going into the season, let's talk about desert relays in Brawley. Let's see how that go for y'all.
The relays, we won all the relays, I think. Yeah, I do the 4x1 and 4x4. So we took the dubs in those. I'm the anchor when it comes to the 4x1, and I'm like the third leg on the 4x4. And I think that was a desert relay. We took all the dubs for those. And then when it came to the Brawley meet, my mentality when I came out there was just to go against myself. Because down here, I think the only challenge I got is, what's his name? Jimmy. And that's just for the 100. When it comes to 200, I'm straight. But stuff like that, like, there's not really much to challenge myself down here. It's just all like, on one-on-one. And it's really like a mental game. Like, you just want to go against yourself, and that's just how it is.
Same thing, kind of. Desert classes, we did our thing. I was part of the DMR, and the 4x8 DMR we got second. 4x8 we got first, of course. And then for the dual meet, you know, me in the distance, I ran the 1600 and the 800. You know, we handled per usual, so that was cool. I think we swept the mile or the 1600, if I'm not mistaken, and then for sure I took on that 8. And yeah, really, so far in league I haven't seen any big competition, so I'm just excited for this Thursday, honestly, for Southwest, you know.
Trey, what's your input on that? Bradley and Desert Classics?
Yeah, we pretty much swept all the teams here. You know, we really have no competition here. If anyone that gives a competition, it's probably Imperial in the sprints. They have some pretty fast guys. But other than that, we won all the relays, and I think we came second in jumps because we didn't have our best jumpers. But we don't really have much competition down here. So we mostly just blur everyone out, and that's usually how it goes with every Valley team here. So we always come first in that.
Okay, so with me, personally, I got second I got fourth in Desert Classics, and I got second in Brawley. Desert Classics is always great competition, no matter what. And you know, this had a better day than me, and also with Brawley too. I mean, I got second. I mean, one of the athletes just had a better throw than me. It's just how it goes. I can't really just, you know, be too down on myself. I mean, this is all about improving, and at the end of it is how I'm doing CAF and IVLs and all that. So, I mean, I'm just going with a straight mind into the season. And another question he asked y'all is, how y'all feeling for the ahead of the season? Like, how do y'all feel about it? Like, what's the mentality going into the Southwest and the future meets?
The mentality I'm mainly going in for is it's really two things. Number one is to redeem ourselves, I think, from last year, getting second in league for the boys, lost our little streak that we had going, and I kind of want to redeem ourselves, especially for my senior year, which brings me on to my next thing. I mean, it's my senior year, and I want to win something individually in track. For sure, I want to win. Hopefully the 8 and hopefully the 16. And yeah, those are the two big things that have been pushing me, at least as an athlete. And I think could also say the same for some of the people on our team. I mean, what about you, Demo?
My mentality is I wanna go to CIF, not for jumps, but mainly just for running. I want to improve myself, and I want to get my get back on IVLs, because that day I didn't perform as I usually do, and I came in second, which broke me mentally. And this year, since it's my senior year also, I want to get something for myself. I want to get the school title. I want to leave the school knowing that I accomplished something. You know, I also I want to see how far I can go with my abilities and stuff like that. And since it is my second year, I want to see how much I improved from last year. Like the start of the season, I did okay. You know, I'm improving slowly, and I'm doing better than I did last year. So that says something. But I'm mainly going for the title of IVLs and the school record. I'm really close to that, so that's what I'm aiming for the 200. Not strictly for the 100, because I mean, if I can get it, I can get it. I'm close to breaking 10. I mean, not breaking 10, getting 10. But that's my mentality this year. I just want to get something for myself and for the school. I want to leave the school knowing that my name will forever be in the history of Centro. So that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, I just gotta say we gotta keep doing what we're doing. You know, we're start off strong. You know, we have a lot of good runners in like every event. So just as long as we keep on doing what we're doing, and then for me personally, I want to get better. I want to come first in IVL for triple jump, because I'm like second or third right now in the whole valley. So I would say I would want to really get first in that when it comes to IVLs, and then pretty sure we're gonna get first in like 4x1 and all the relays. So, and then the 100, I don't know. I don't think I like time it through. I don't think I'm a 100 runner, but hopefully I get faster than that so I could compete within like the top 5 in the IVLs. You know, I can get in place within the top 3. But yeah, I would say just keep on doing what we're doing and just keep doing strong.
Okay, for our final question is, people that don't know, how is our mentality every day at track with our coaching staff? Like, how is our coaching staff? How's Coach David on us? How's Coach B on us? And Pete and all those coaches.
I think that they're always pushing us to do our complete best, whether it's Coach B with jumps, David with sprints, or Pete with distance. Me personally, I'm always with Coach Pete, obviously for distance. So he's always pushing us, and I think that's why we're we always have a good, strong group in distance, and that's a big thing, I think, when it comes to becoming a better runner, is having a good coach. And we really have that at Central. Not only do they push us and they train us hard and they allow us to become better, they kind of connect to us on a personal level. I mean, I've built almost like a friendship, like a relationship with my coaches, and it's really helped me through, especially hard times when it came into running track. You know.
I'm always with Coach David because he does sprints and stuff like that. He pushes everybody, including myself, to want to be better. And the workouts are like, I think Monday's workout was low-key kind of crazy. I mean, it was easy, but like it was crazy, and it pushed me to help me get my strides out and stuff like that. And the mentality out there is it's all love, but it's hard love. Like it's tough, you know. Some days will humble you, and some days won't. But every day you go out there, you want to just improve yourself and do more. And that it's just all love out there. I can't explain it how much. I can't like give you a word for it. You just got to go out there and like be there. You have to be there to experience it. Like it's all love. Like that's pretty much it. It's just a loving sport. You know, it's a solo sport, and it's all love. Like the community out there it's great. Trey, what you think?
I would say our coaches like really push me. Especially Coach David, you know, he helps us out a lot. And then he knows like what's our races and what we need to do to improve our races. And Coach B too. Coach B pushes on our jumps to do a lot of drills so he can help us. You know, he's really good with our jumpers. And I would say that they know what they're doing, and they know how to, you know, coach as well and push us to our best potential. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, for the final input on this podcast, you know, we have a great coaching staff, no matter what. I mean, all the years I've been here, and we just always had a solid coaching staff. They've always been strict on us for the better of us. Never strict to just be, you know, mean people or just trying to, you know, like have bad days and take it out on us. They always want the better for us. And that's why it shows that our boys and girls had so much success, is because we have good coaching staffs, no matter what. Like with Coach B and, you know, Coach David and our past coaches too. I mean, we always had great coaching staffs, and that's a big thing to have a great track team, is great coaching staffs. Shout out D-Love last year, you know. And Coach David is doing a really good job setting things up, you know, with the Desert Classic relays. And Coach B also, and with the kids track meet, he's doing really good for this, you know, this sport for Centro Varsity Track. And I couldn't be proud of these coaches, because they put in this together, because it's not easy to run a track team with a bunch of kids and with such a competitive sport. And that's my input on it. Our coach staff is really great, and I'm not trying to be biased at all, but, you know, going around these other schools and seeing other coaches, I just feel like we really have it here at Centro.
Yes, sir.
And we're really a family out here, and that's what really stands us out than others.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be concluding our podcast. Thank y'all for listening. Hopefully we'll see y'all soon.